10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Right, guys and girls, welcome back. It's Sunday the 18th of July 2021 at the time of the video, and I am absolutely fuming. Now the thing is, right, what really got me when we had the European football between England versus Italy at the time, right, guys and girls, right, we had over 60,000 people attend. Some of them, actually, some people actually snuck in there, so it was a lot more than 60,000 because they didn't want to pay for the ticket, or they just wanted to break in and commit crimes and stuff. But what really pissed me off today, right, so over the course of 3 days we've got Silverstone, one of the Grand Prix, like massive in the UK and all that. And what really flipping wound me up is the fact that they're bringing people back. Okay, all good, yes, go and make more money and stuff, like, and try and give more Covid-19. That's fantastic. Wow, some more Covid, shall we? What are they doing? Doing it on the tap or something? But anyway, guys and girls, look at this. Right, so basically, let me just get that's the display. Let me get rid of my camera a second. Oh, hang on. So there we go, right. Okay, so a massive 140,000 crowd sees Lewis Hamilton win the British Grand Prix. Fantastic, great. He's a great driver, great racer and all that. Fantastic, he deserves it, right? So, nothing like doubting him there. Great racer. After a crash with rival Max Verstappen, I don't know, it sounds German. I don't know if it's a German thing. I have no idea because I don't watch Grand Prix. In the biggest mass gathering yet since the start of COVID pandemic. So this is how the COVID pandemic. Yes, okay, yes, they're outside. Fantastic. So you're less likely to get it. Well, to some degree, some people may say differently. The race at Silverstone marks the biggest sporting event in Britain since the pandemic forced mass closures. And it looks like we could have some more mass closures next. Because, right, apparently over the next, 3 days, right, the next few days, hang on, let me get rid of that a minute. Over the next 3 days, we're going to have up to 350,000. Yes, there's pictures of him there winning the trophy or whatever you want in the smash-ups and all that kind of stuff. But, right, so we've got pictures of all the crowds there. Fantastic. Got some woman trying to rub her chest there and all that. And we've got some people there. Anyway, so apparently over the next few days, on Friday, the UK recorded more than 50,000 daily cases of COVID for the first time since mid-January, and that tally is soon expected to pass the previous peak of 68,000. So obviously we're hitting 68,000. We're going back up in cases again. Yesterday, the number of daily cases hit 54,674. with 740 patients admitted to the hospital, which will grow over the next 3 days because of the people. Look at that. Look at all the mass gatherings out, all together. Don't look like they're separated. They look like basically chickens going to the slaughterhouse, all combined together. And we've got some pictures there. We've got some bands. Wow, we've got some people there. But look at that crowd. Look at that crowd all together. Absolutely disgusting. Expo 2020 Dubai. Oh, that was something else to do with the thing. I don't know. But so this is basically all the pictures. Silverstone. I mean, this is really bad. Look at the crowds. Look how many people are together, guys and girls. Look at that. Don't that make you mad? Like, we're almost out of this pandemic, right? And then we get people booking their tickets already, going on holiday. Hang on, let me get that back up a second. My video player. And what really does, right? What really sort of pisses me off. Hang on. So what really pisses me off is the fact that people are going to these like events saying we've had our double jabs, we're going to get an arm there, right? And then suddenly say it's alright, we're all back to normal, let's get back to our normal lives. Now, we've just found out that Boris Johnson has got COVID again because of Sajid or Javid or whatever his name is, has got basically COVID, which is the health secretary, and he's given it, basically he went to Boris and somewhere along the lines he's gave it to him or whatever, and also the other ones have been sort of what do you call it, well, they've all been vaccinated, but they've still got it. So if they've been basically vaccinated, doesn't that tell you something, guys and girls, that when you go to these events, you're not immortal, you're not like sort of going to not get it? Because if you think that way and you're never the mass amount of people together, does that not tell you something? That it's stupid of people saying, oh, it's alright, we're going to get back together. And now they have got no masks on either, these people sitting in Silverstone and all that, all unmasked. Says, okay, we've had our double jabs, going to let us in, we're going to have sort of, we'll get tested, they'll all get tested at Silverstone, yes, fantastic. But don't forget, it takes 14 days, up to 14 days, before someone actually has to be done for COVID, before they actually see the COVID. It could take days before it turns up. And those 3 days, 4 days, past one COVID onto another person, my God, those amount of people getting COVID, if one person is there and they're getting crammed together. Jesus, don't people have common sense? I mean, I'd rather just say, sorry, I'll stay at home and watch the rest, like the racing on TV. I'll watch Silverstone on TV instead of paying thousands and thousands of pounds or hundreds of pounds or whatever pounds that people think they are doing, going to these events to basically see the biggest events. I mean, they could do that next year or year after. Why do people have to be so selfish? Why can't they just wait till they basically leave till next year or year after until it's more cleared up? And this is what really pisses me off. And it was like that bloke, what's his name now? What's his name? Fucking his name now. I watch a lot of his programs actually. What really pissed me off with him, this guy today, I was watching some of his like live streams, his like live talk shows, and he said he ain't gonna wear a mask when he goes into Tesco's, because they want basically people to wear masks still after the 19th. I think that's a good idea, and I think it should be forced. I think basically some of these shops, or majority of the shops, all of them, should say to the people, look, if you don't want them to wear masks, then don't fucking come into our shop or like supermarkets. I think they should be banned like for a while until this is all done. Just tell them to go fucking online and buy it. And that's what really pisses me off. Like, you've got Silverstone, you've got places like the UEFA Championship final with 60,000 people. That's what really literally flipped me today about it, just watching all these. And like, okay, you get COVID, but don't come crying to us when you're in hospital with a more like higher, more deathly cost, and putting the NHS at risk yet again when you come in contact with someone who's got COVID, and then basically you're on one of those ventilators yet again. Yes, obviously, yes, the pandemic and all that, with the actual vaccines are supposed to protect you, and they're supposed to be less likely to go into hospitals, but it seems that now we've got more people going in there now, so it's actually does say, it is saying that people who have been vaccinated can actually go into the hospitals yet again. But anyway, guys and girls, just make up your decision. If you go in there, you go in there. If you want to fucking like literally kill people or something with being vaccinated, and you think you're safe, then think again. That's all I'm saying, guys and girls. But it is your choice at the end of the day if you want to pass it on to other people who have been vaccinated too and all this. Otherwise, they wouldn't be having these events. Now, thing is, I was reading up on Silverstone. You don't need to be vaccinated to actually go there. That is the biggest, like, funniest thing I've ever seen. I was reading, I put on there, do you need to be vaccinated to go to Silverstone? And it says, as long as you have got a testing kit and you've been tested to say that you're basically got no COVID, then you're alright to come in. But what happens if you've been tested, then 4 or 5 days later, you do actually become positive, and you didn't know about it, because sometimes it could be, you could be a carrier at the end of the day. You could be carrying this virus and then spreading it to everybody else. And I think that's being selfish on everybody else going there, right? The ones who've been sort of vaccinated or not vaccinated and vice versa. I think it's disgusting, but this is my opinion, and do whatever. But anyway, guys and girls, try and protect yourself. Try not go there for the next 3 days. Simple as. Just stay at home, watch it on TV. I'm watching it on TV and all of that. It's interesting, actually. The Silverstone, you don't need to sort of like basically go there. You can watch it all on TV or whatever, or on the internet or whatever platforms you use. But anyway, guys and girls, stay safe. See you soon.